Alright, there we go. Welcome back. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Well, at least it's been a little while for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I actually haven't talked to you guys in a little bit. I've just been kind of doing my own thing for a little while here. I've been still uploading, but all the videos in the last couple weeks have been just videos that I've had banked. So you guys haven't been without for too long at a time. Um, I'm probably gonna edit and upload this one fairly soon after I record it because I'm going on a road trip here in a few days. So I wanted to get a little bit of an update so that you guys are a little bit more up to date with what's going on because the next video after that is either going to be a lift while I'm out there or a longer kind of vlog of the whole thing. We're doing a lot of stuff while we're out there, so it should be a lot of things to check in on. So I'm probably going to do something kind of like what I did at my summer vacation and just kind of vlog throughout the time that I have off. Uh, what was I going to say? There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, so I don't know what it is exactly that went wrong or has gone wrong, but the camera mount, like the suction cup that I got, has been acting up to where like I used to just have that thing up 24/7 and like not move it at all because I got it where I liked it, where I wanted it to be, and I just left it stuck to the window. And every once in a while, I have to push the little plunger to like resuction it because of like temperature changes and stuff. But ever since it fell down this one time, every time I've put it up, it's just fallen down either within the same day or uh, overnight. So I don't know exactly what it is that's going on with it, but I've been looking at it sideways this whole time since I put the camera on it, and I'm worried about it falling off and the camera going with it. But we should be okay because we have now arrived at the gym. Today is oh shit. Today is a back day. Uh, it may turn into a back and buys day yet. I'm not sure, but I do have somewhat of a plan for today's lift. I've been really liking heavy lat pull downs lately. I've been feeling really strong, and that just I think comes with eating more food and gaining weight. Uh, I've kind of transitioned into like a bulk sort of. I'm not purposefully eating like a super large amount of calories, but like I haven't been stopping myself from eating more, if that makes any sense. So like I'll generally stick to like a 2,700 calorie um, allotment. But if I'm out somewhere or if I'm doing something, I've just been kind of eating what I want really. And I haven't had anything really crazy except for when I went to Hershey Park this past weekend or 2 weekends ago, where I'm certain I probably had like closer to 5,000 calories, like closer to 5,000 than 4,000 calories. I would say if I had to give my best estimated guess or educated guess, all I know is that the next day after the Hershey Park experience, I was up 4 pounds and kind of bounced around 165 to 162 to 3 to 4 to 2 to or to 2 to 3, and I've been sticking around 162. I haven't. I mean, I've dipped below 162 a couple times, but that's been kind of like my average now, if I had to guess. So we're doing okay. I think a lot of that weight was really just the sheer amount of food that I ate. It was something. I started. We had these dining passes that we could use every hour and a half, so we took full advantage of it, and we didn't eat every hour and a half, but like I think we had like 4 meals while we were there. So yeah, I had this I had chicken tenders with some really good fries. The fries were actually the tenders too, for like it being concession stand food, quote unquote. It was actually pretty good. Uh, and we had I had a chicken cheesesteak, like a buffalo chicken cheesesteak with crab fries from the Chickens and Pete's we went to. Um, and we had this gelato. I think I had a like Twizzler strawberry gelato with like whipped cream or something like that. And then on the way out, we picked up Subway. I didn't eat that until the next day, but um, I definitely ate a lot of calories a day, and that doesn't include the food that I had beforehand. Like I had breakfast at home, and then after we left, we stopped at Wawa too, so I had some food there. I think I had like a bagel melt or something, but yeah, had a lot of food and had a lot of fun. My calves were sore the next day from all the walking and standing we did, going around the park and shit. But we mostly stuck to the water park section. But anyway, that's enough rambling on. Uh, let's get in there and do some heavy back movements. Uh, Before we go in there, actually, scratch all I just said. Um, yeah, I've been kind of focusing on heavy lat pull downs, and I'm going to introduce some more stretch based movements to go with that. And I feel like I've been neglecting upper back, so I'm going to be throwing in some T bar rows, make that my other heavy compound, chest supported T bar rows, and some other thing I can't remember. I have it on my phone, but anyway, let's get in there. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too heavy. Let's drop it down to 2 plates at 25. Pretty sure I lost track of what rep I was on like 3 times during that. So I'm just going to take my best guess. though, somehow I forgot that I could just watch the footage back and count the reps that way. Okay, so everything's not exactly going as planned, but I can roll with the punches and come up with something on the fly. So instead of flat pull downs, we're going to do some strapped up, slow. Well, maybe not slow, but at least for the first half of the sets. Dead hang, squeeze at the top, go back down just because, well, I guess I do have a weighted belt, but I think pull-ups are hard enough for me as it is. So I'm just going to skip out on doing the weighted pull-ups. Point is, we're substituting lat pull-ups for pull-ups. And then I'm going to go directly over here after a couple sets of these and those single arm lat pull-downs. Focus on the stretch. Okay. Two more just like that. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, not the goal for this one. First, sit down, crisscross applesauce here. Goal for this one isn't push weight, just to get a nice stretch at the top and just, I don't know, squeeze. The most important part is just the stretch. So we want enough weight that we can feel the tension, not too much to where we can't control it and get squeeze at the bottom. A little bit. Make a nice even 100. I like to turn my hand kind of out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but turn the palm of my hand out at the top to really just accentuate that whole bit of stretch there. At least that's what it feels like for me. Hold on. One cue that I kind of look for so I can tell that I've stretched far enough is that I'm not just feeling it in here, I'm also feeling it all the way down here where the bottom of the lat ties in. If you can feel that, then one, you got a good mind muscle connection, and two, you already know that you're doing some effective work. Pretty sure those last two clips are underexposed, but whatever. Probably going to be speeding up or jump cutting through C-sets because they're long, slow, and a whole bunch of the same thing. So you get the idea after you watch the first one, really. No need to go anywhere. Just stick right there. Grab your bar. I think I can turn this exposure down a little bit. There we go. As I was saying, no need to go anywhere. Moving on to straight arm lat pull downs or pullovers, whatever you want to call them. Oh, hello. I forget this stack is kind of funny with the bars. That'll just fucking take the stack for a ride if you let it go. This is going to be more of a finisher kind of pump sets. And this one, as opposed to focusing on the stretch, is more of a squeeze at the bottom. At least that's what I do with these. I mean, you can get a deep stretch with these when they're at the top, but you're going to get more of a stretch doing those single arm pull downs or regular pull downs than you are with that. So I'm going to focus on squeeze. one more just like that, and we got the finisher for traps and shoulders. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of upright rows. You know, I find it hard to actually do those without making a face. I don't know why, but like when I do those, the bits in my face there like to scrunch up for some reason. Probably a neurological thing. All right, let's finish this. All right, I'm gonna try not to make face this time. Nope, can't do it. No, those weren't exactly perfect form, but like I said, pump finisher. So it's going. We are back in the original posing room. It's been back for a little bit, but I haven't been recording videos like I told you before. So I haven't got a pose down done in here. I can't remember if it was open again last time I filmed with the, like a full video. It might have been, but I did it in the bathroom before. Anyway, let's see how we're looking. Let me turn this down a little bit more. It's still way too bright. Oh, I turned it the wrong fucking way, dumbass. There we go. Okay, what else we got? Come on. Feeling fucking sick right now. Okay, there we go. Look at that fucking beautiful sunset we got going on back there. You can't see. Whatever. Yeah, I was definitely dropping some fucking stink bombs while we were in the gym there. I caught a whiff of one of them when I was reviewing the footage for the pose down to pick out like a screenshot. God damn it, hold on. There we go. Is that bright enough? Not even close, is it? But anyway, I was just kind of letting them rip as I was doing my sets and standing around and just tried to act nonchalant because I couldn't exactly hear how loud they were because I had the music playing in my ear. Do I not have any tissues in this fucking car? So I was just kind of letting them go. And I just hope that nobody could smell them because the ones I did smell were not exactly pleasant. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing in here. So I'll have to suffer. Anyway, but yeah, that lift, not exactly what I planned on doing, but I mean, I guess we're here now. It would help if I started the car first. But I made everything work. Still got a really good pump. Relative. Especially since I carved up before. I mean, I ate everything, but a little bit before the lift. But I did end up eating a pair of hamburger buns right before the lift just to get some extra carbs for it, I guess I just gotta do that. It doesn't. It says that the fucking thing's overexposed, but my face looks pretty dark on that screen. I probably should have figured all this shit out before I got in the car, right? But no. Huh, it was plain. But no, I didn't. So here we are. You guys don't stick for the color commentary. You stick around for me to see me fuck around and make a fool of myself. Um, and the occasional post down too. But anyway, what was I? I'm thinking that I'm gonna need to get some like alcohol wipes or like Windex or something to clean. Well, no, alcohol wipes is what it said. Clean the window where I put that thing, and clean the actual suction cup. Let it dry and everything with like a cloth, like a microfiber cloth or whatever, and then try that. I mean, surprisingly, the thing didn't fall off before I came back out here. It was still just barely holding on to the window. The thing was past the red line on the plunger, so it was getting ready to fall off any moment. The only problem with having the screen out like that now, like to see what I'm filming, is that I can't double check that thing now because now I don't trust it. At least until I can see that it stays on the window by itself for like a week straight, like it easily did before. Um, so I can't see that with when the screen flipped out. I can't exactly have that thing closed. I mean, I could, but then I could see if it was in focus or anything. But yeah, I pretty much ate my calories for the day already. But like I said before, I'm like kind of generally sticking to a calorie amount. And then if I'm hungry, I eat a little bit more. I just don't go crazy. Like I'll eat what I'm hungry for, not what I like really want. You know what I mean? Like I won't gorge myself on something if I know that I'm already close or just about over my calories that I set. But you got to keep in mind that the goal is to gain weight. Um, as long as I'm not doing that too quickly, I can pretty much do whatever I want. Um, and if I have a spike and it's a sustained spike, then I make adjustments. Um, because you got to think 1 pound of fat or weight gain in, I guess, any capacity really is, what's it, like 3,500 calories? 3,500 calories in surplus to your maintenance. So it's not just the 3,500 calories per day. It's like that's how many calories over you have to be in a week, which I guess is, I don't know how much that is on average per day. Um, what's that? 50? No, 500 calorie surplus? 5 times 7 is 35, right? Anyway, that's all for me. I don't have anything. I will check in um, next, probably when I'm doing the vlog for the road trip. I haven't decided if I want to do that like majority cam. I mean, a lot of it will be the camcorder, but I don't know if there's going to be a big chunk of it being the DSLR. Oh, is this a DSLR? Would this be considered a DSLR? I think it would be considered a mirrorless. Yeah, it's a fucking mirrorless. What am I talking about? Maybe for like the night shoots, um, like when we're driving there and stuff at night. But besides that, I think I'm just gonna use the camcorder when we're on the move. That's probably the go-to. Um, so I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, I left it at the house. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that thing and make sure it's charged up whenever we stop back at the house and stuff. But either that or just be sparing with the recordings and just kind of get the cool bits. But yeah, look forward to that. I have no idea when that video will come out, um, or when I'll get it like edited together, you know. But that should be the next thing I put out besides this video. So look forward to it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.